Cyprus cryptocurrencies. Finally, there is clarity. We've written articles about it as well. Check the links below. We have all the information. We were able to obtain tax rulings as well, and we know exactly what's going on. Cryptos are taxed in Cyprus. The only case they are not taxed is if you can prove to us, your local experts, local tax experts, that you don't trade cryptos and you've done it once in ad hoc intervals. What we mean by that? We mean that cryptos are taxed like any other income, but in the event that you have long positions, you bought some cryptos and you sold them once, then those will not be taxed because they will not be considered as a trading activity by the Cyprus Income Tax Office. On the other hand, if you are an investment company, if you are an individual who is trading cryptos, then of course it will be taxed under like any other salary income that you have. To talk a bit more into the details, the technical details, cryptos are taxed and are subject to corporation tax, 12.5%, and of course, if you are a Cyprus tax resident, subject to the 17% of dividend tax, even if you don't withdraw dividends from your earnings after 2 years, the income tax office will assume and deem dividend. This does not apply for foreigners and of course for Cyprus non-domiciled persons. More information about non-domiciled people, check the links below. We have written tons of articles about it. It's a pretty straightforward criteria and distinction. So, if you are trading cryptos under a company, it's a normal profit. It will be taxed normally from expenses incurred for the trading of the cryptos. We have tax rulings where the income tax office, of course, accepts that office overheads, R&D development, marketing development, and generally I would say all the expenses that are incurred by the company can offset the crypto's profits. So there is no issue there. Losses brought forward, of course, losses carried forward and brought forward from prior years, of course, can offset the crypto gains. Again, no issues there. Now it's clear, guys. If there is clarity, it's taxed either under corporation tax or pay as you earn tax. Pay as you earn tax, for those who don't know, is a tax that individuals pay on their salary. It is scaled, and of course, if you're trading in cryptos, you must definitely, urgently create your own company so that you're paying much less tax under the corporation tax level than the pay-as-you-earn system. We have calculators on our website. If you go to cyprusaccountants.com.cy, the calculators are on the front page. You can assume how much profits you made from cryptos and put them there to see how much corporation tax you're going to pay and how much dividend tax you're going to pay. And of course, you can put it there to see how much pay as you earn you would pay if you were making that profit as an individual who trades as an individual without a legal entity behind you. Now everyone will have the question, how can I avoid paying all this tax, which is a golden nugget. You can avoid paying this tax either by a company or at the personal level if you buy cryptos, you hold them for a year or two, and you sell them once. If you sell them more than once, it could be considered as trading, and of course, then you would be subject to personal or corporation tax. Of course, if you do this with an existing investment firm company or an existing company who is trading in currencies and commodities, it is subject to their discretion. It is subject to the income tax office discretion how to treat it. A trick here, you can trick the system, of course. You can give us a call and we can recommend to you some ways to avoid paying this tax. Everything is legal and is part of the tax planning. We've written articles about cryptos, we have made some other videos about them. Send me specific questions, I will include them in the Q&A and I will cover them in the next video in our next articles. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.